Hola, my name is Aida Lugo McAllister, author of Ida's Kitchen a lo Boricua, a bilingual Puerto Rican cookbook. I am going to demonstrate how to prepare stewed red kidney beans, Habichuelas, Coloradas, Guisadas, a recipe from my cookbook. The rice and beans combination is considered a staple in our culture. Food history. The Taino Indians cultivated the white beans, the black beans, and the red kidney beans. However, they preferred the red kidney beans because of their large size, and they cooked more rapidly compared to the other beans. Why do we refer to our beans as habichuelas and not frijoles like most other Latin countries? Because the Moors and Castilians referred to the bean pods as Habichuelas or Judiuelas, so they decided to combine both terms to come up with the name for all our beans as habichuelas. There are 3 special ingredients for this recipe: sofrito, our pureed herbs and vegetables, seasoning envelopes with coriander and annatto, and the Caribbean pumpkin. A link will be posted on the description section of this YouTube video for sofrito. However, if you are not interested in making a large batch of sofrito, here is a recipe on how to prepare sofrito for a single meal, and another recipe on how to create your own special blend of seasoning if the seasoning envelopes are not available at your local market. These are the chopped ingredients to make sofrito for a single meal. 1 garlic clove, 1 tablespoon of onion, 2 tablespoons of green pepper, 2 small or medium-sized culantro leaves, or you can substitute with 3 sprigs of cilantro. 1 tablespoon of ají dulce, sweet pepper, or you can substitute with cubanelle pepper. The seasoning envelope with coriander and annatto is a special blend of different seasonings, herbs, and spices. Its main purpose is to add color and flavor to our tropical cuisine. This is the Goya brand, but you purchase the brand of your preference. You can also create your own blend of seasonings by mixing the following ingredients into a bowl: 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of light salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cumin, and 4 teaspoons of paprika or 4 teaspoons of ground annatto seeds. When a recipe calls for 1 seasoning envelope, add 1.5 teaspoons of the mixed ingredients to your dish. This is the last Caribbean pumpkin that we harvest from our garden. If you are unable to purchase a Caribbean pumpkin, you can substitute with butternut squash. In the meantime, here is a demonstration on how to prepare the Caribbean pumpkin for this recipe. This is a West Indian pumpkin wedge. These are the seeds and the strings. The flesh is firm and bright orange with a sweet flavor similar to a butternut squash. Remove the strings and the seeds with a spoon or a knife. Peel the pumpkin wedge by inserting a knife between the flesh and the skin. Cut the pumpkin wedges into 1 inch to 1.5 inch chunks. You can use 2 cans of red kidney beans. Each can is 15.5 ounces. This is the Goya brand, but you purchase the brand of your preference. Or you can purchase dry red kidney beans and follow the instructions on the back on how to cook the dry beans. For this recipe, we will be using 4 cups of cooked dry red kidney beans that I prepared this morning. If you do decide to use the canned beans, omit the salt and add 1/3 cup of water to the saucepan. We can now start preparing the stewed red kidney beans. I placed 4 cups of cooked dry red kidney beans into a saucepan. Now let's add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 3 minced garlic clove, 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce, 3 sprigs chopped cilantro, 1 teaspoon of light salt or to taste, 2 tablespoons of sofrito made with culantro, 2 seasoning envelopes with coriander and annatto, 1/3 cup of lean ham. If you are a vegan or vegetarian, omit the ham. And 4 ounces of Caribbean pumpkin. The pumpkin will serve as a thickener to the bean sauce. Stir all the ingredients until well blended. Since my recipes are mostly a healthier version of the Puerto Rican cuisine, I do not add the pig's feet nor tocino, which is a fatty salt pork that we normally use when preparing this dish. Place lid and cook the beans over medium-low heat for 20 minutes or until the pumpkin chunks are tender, stirring occasionally. The red kidney beans have been cooking for 10 minutes and the bean sauce is starting to thicken. Cover saucepan with lid and continue cooking. After 20 minutes of cooking, let's check the beans. The bean sauce has the thickness that I prefer and the pumpkin pieces are tender. The beans are done. If you prefer a thicker sauce, remove the lid and continue cooking the beans until the sauce thickens to your liking. Serve the stewed red kidney beans over white rice or brown rice. Let's taste the stewed red kidney beans with white rice. The beans are tender and very tasty with Caribbean flavors. You don't need any meat to accompany this dish. The beans are a good source of fiber, protein, and iron. And it is a perfect dish for those individuals that are vegans and vegetarians if you omit the ham. Delicious. Ay, se me olvidó el aguacate. We also enjoy eating the rice and beans with a slice of avocado. I hope you have enjoyed watching my YouTube video on how to prepare stewed red kidney beans, Habichuelas, Coloradas, Guisadas. Thank you for watching my YouTube cooking video. Please share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you would like a copy of my cookbook, visit my website, aidaskitchenboricua.com, and click on the cookbook tab. My cookbook is a bilingual Puerto Rican cookbook, and it contains 42 authentic Puerto Rican recipes that I learned how to cook while living in Puerto Rico. This side is the English version. If you flip the book over, the other side is the Spanish version. Again, thank you for watching my YouTube cooking video.